Hi everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Blacksilver. I think in the last episode, we had seen the king back in Thalin after having rescued him in the episode earlier from the dungeons of the Marthbane tunnels. We then took a raft, technically, a sailboat is what it looks like, over here to the risen continent of Mailbane to explore it and see what is going on over here, as Baron Taragus has arisen this massive landmass from the ocean's depths where it sunk many, many years ago. We found an entrance to a dungeon, which is sealed by a dragon statue, and we found a few towns that are operating as if it was just the next day for them, despite being submerged underwater for, I think, at least like 80 years or so. I don't remember when in the timeline of this of Bantros that this continent was sunk. We are discovering the creatures over here are much more difficult to fight, the world monsters, than they were over in Thalin, that's for sure. Our superb mooring star was shattered when we fought a creature as well, so we're using good mooring stars at the moment. And we have visited, I think, 3 or 4 towns. There's another, I think, 2 left, and there's also 2 other places of import that we are looking for. Another dungeon, I believe it's called the Blackmire Pits, and the Fortress, which will be similar to the Citadel over in Thalin. And I think that's a good summary. A heads up, viewer, that it's been close to about, I think, 8 days at least since I last played. Today is February 23rd, 2025. I had a little bit of a backlog I was uploading while I was recording some Abiotic Factor instead during this week. So all out of it. So I gotta begin recording some more of this again. Also note that Windows, none of you care about this, so I need to mention it. Windows did a huge update. Lots of things got reset. Lots of settings are messed up. And my joystick no longer lets me use the analog stick to moving around. I now have to use the actual gamepad. So I apologize for this. But we may end up standing around not doing anything for a while, and I will wrestle more with the settings and controls later on. Oh, we haven't seen this creature before, a Stunflower. That looks very similar. Really? Okay. That looks very similar. So sorry. I hit F and nothing happened over there. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. Did something mess up with the keyboard as well? This looks a lot like, I don't know if you guys, anyone's watching this has ever played a Commodore 64 game called Adept 2. I think that's what it was called. This looks like the Kraken from that game to me. Looks more like a root of some sort than a flower. And it has gold. Oh, I hate that my analog stick doesn't work. Okay, we're going this way. We'll stalk the bog monster. Another clown weed. We've killed quite a few clown weeds by now. That one will be no exception. I would like to find better armor and arguably a better type, like, even if it's not a different weapon, a higher rank, even a great mooring star would be something nice to have rather than a good one before we walk into the fortress. That's a great deal more difficult. Hello! Here's the other dungeon I was talking about. There is a massive steel door with no keyhole. It will not budge. Oh, I call it the Blackmire Pits. The Pits of Blackmire is the actual name of the place. Good enough. It's the same thing. A spellbinder. Looks like it's a bird-like creature wearing a dress and has carrying a cane. Reminds me a little bit of the Bobby Corporation, the Luna creature. Hello. Alright, she didn't attack us. How are you doing? What brings you out here? Yeah, we'll buy some more food. I hate that my analog stick doesn't work. Alright, that's avoiding us. Rockwort, we have killed plenty of you. You are not so difficult. I'm supposed to think of something to talk about. We're out here. Oh, let's think. What can we talk about? I look over at all the icons I have of various games over there on the left-hand side. I downloaded the Spirit Engine 2 to begin to record that after we're done with this game. That will be the next one, I think, that hits the channel. That won't take too long to defeat, in so much that that's like about a 15-episode series, and then we'll have to put. And then I gotta figure out what we're going to play after that. I've been trying a few new games, but until I play them for a little longer, I'm not so. I don't want to even mention what I'm recording at the moment because I'm not quite sure if I like them or not. Actually, there is a game I have the DLC. I think I had to pay for the DLC, but I played through the game on my channel and I absolutely loved it. Called the Medieval, which is an FPS that is somewhat similar to Hexen, a fast-paced Hexen. Is that right? Maybe more like Quake. But I love the level design in the game and the creatures in it as well. It's fantastic, and I like to revisit that game and play through the entire thing again. I tend to play the same games when I'm in the mood. Like, oh, hold on, let me back that statement up. There are several games on my channel that I have played through again, and there are others that I've never ever played through a second time for the channel, and I had no intention of doing so. But playing a Medieval again makes me realize that, I would like to play this again on screen at some point. And then maybe look at all the other games I've recorded from an age ago that I've never played through again. You're called a bandit. You have a dagger right in your hand staring at me. I'm assuming that's not a mustache, but your mouth as well. Do you have anything to say? He does not. Oh, he also is very easy to kill and has no significant amount of money on him. I think the Citadel's right over here. Fortress is right over here, isn't it? Or I thought it was? I thought it was. Let's make sure we didn't miss it on this side. Ooh, look at this creature! Stenchian. Looks a bit like the Umber Hulk from the Adept 2 to me. Only different color. Looks like a float. I guess that's like a floating type of creature. We can't risk eating any creature's flesh for food over here. Without a temple nearby, we're going to have to use life elixirs to heal ourselves if we get sick. And we also have 600 days of food. We're not really struggling for food. We have 2,000 something bucks for cash. Another bandit. I'm just going to assume you're hostile. We are recasting all of our glow tips and armor enchants from now on. I love that I don't quite remember where everything is in this world. It makes it feel a little newish. A new town? Beggar's Cove. I don't think we've been here. Let's head on in. Though with names like Ratville and Beggar's Cove, it would hint that the folks over here were not as well off, if the names of the towns are any way to judge the veracity, I pronounced that word wrong, of the citizens. How, is that, no, that's even the wrong phrase to use. How well off they are. Don't forget about warp speed, Tim. Oops, what's going on? Oh, right, your analog stick doesn't work. Okay, so, let's see. Guards in all the buildings again, or it looks like at least this one. Tip of Perfection. That's a good name for a weapon shop. Halberds are available now, and we have Superb Mooring Stars. Okay, so... yeah, I'll take an Archive Gem. Hey, free money! We'll take it. And speaking of free money, we're going to sell all our good Mooring Stars and pick up some Superb Mooring Stars. The Shoddy Halberd is a worse weapon than the superb Mooring Star, so we're not going to buy that. Oops, sorry about that. I wanted to sell you that. I like that they don't tell you what type of gem it is. It's like, you want to buy a gem? Yes, but only if it's a red garnet or maybe a yellow diamond. If it's just like a blue gem, I'm not really interested in the blue gem. We will buy 3 of them. If only because this way, if one breaks, we do have 1+1 backup, which is what I always want. Okay. Remember, the analog stick doesn't work anymore. Okay, so hope if we can find some bar mail that is at least of fair quality, which would be better than superb chainmail, we'll be buying 2 of that here as well. We don't do gambling games. Okay, not every shop has weapons. Oh, it's a guardian. Oh, the weapon shop did. That's interesting. I guess he is authorized to sell weapons, right? Or they're protecting him with the guard in the town. I guess he is right near the entrance, so I guess they don't want someone just running in, grabbing a weapon, and fleeing. We don't need any food. Personal protection. There's 2 guards in this place. Good chainmail is not good enough for us. Looks like it's going to be the superb chainmail we've got. A bank with a vault, I can see. How much money do we have in here? 12,000 bucks. We don't need to take anything out. We still have 1,800 on us. Have we been here yet? I don't think we have. The Sleepy Sage. We did cast at least 1 glow tip. Let's buy 2 more of those. How are we looking on spells, by the way? Oh, we're looking really good. Okay, so let's just leave. Warp speed. I thought on occasion of recording... Oh, I'm sorry, viewer. I'm looking over at my... That's too loud. 1 second. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Once again... okay, I'll have to listen to my voice on the recording when I'm done. Hopefully I won't have to do any post-processing audio editing. It looks like my levels are coming out occasionally really loud. I have thought on occasion of recording Dungeon Keeper. I never beat either of those games. I very much liked the first one. The second one was a little more cartoony and cutesy, but it's still a decent game. But I liked how evil I felt in the first Dungeon Keeper. Ferd Clevwort. What on earth? Are you even a friendly thing? Can we speak to you? We can. But you're interested only in fighting. It looks like it's a cobra head to me. On a humanoid body. Although maybe that's some sort of strange helmet it's wearing. A shoddy halberd. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll take it. Obviously. We have no choice but to take it. We're not allowed to drop it either. Okay, I'm gonna use a Tongue of Flame. I would like to try it, but we're not going to take that chance. Here, viewer, is the fortress. This is what we're here for. So, let's save our game. I know I can leave it on warp speed as we do this. Okay, then we can put back in disc 3. All right. Let's head on in. The drawbridge is up. You may wish to lower it. Yes, we do. So we'll use our rope and pulley. Okay. Fantastic looking entrance here. Look at that gigantic fountain. I'm assuming it's a fountain. Is it like a pool? Next to a sprinkling fountain. I hate that my analog stick doesn't work anymore. Okay, so we see a blue teleporter. Some planters nearby. All right, 2 blue teleporters. One on the right, one on the left. This place is a bit confusing to navigate in. Teleporters will bring us to various other areas of the Citadel with other multiple teleporters. Some bring us to other new places, some back where we started from. I don't remember which goes where, and I'd like to skip just writing it all down. So we're going to just do this without writing anything down, and I'll try my best to remember what goes where. Let's head on in. Oh, we walked into the worst, well, arguably the worst place to start. This is the guards' barracks. Yep, the labyrinth. Oh, this isn't called the fortress. This is called the labyrinth. Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys. So we're in the guards' quarters here. Look at those amazing-looking beds. Now, let me see if I can remember a little information about this place. Do you see the moving floor here? That is a trigger that will activate the guards if we step on it. The guards here, I think are, if I examine, speak, guard ignores us. I get the impression that either these are like alarms that the guards then react to us being here, otherwise they don't. But also this green one here. Let's step on it. That deactivates the guards. All the guards that were hostile will no longer be hostile if you step on a green floor, a moving floor in the labyrinth. So I was under the impression, after I completed this place the first time, that the guards are more like robots in here. Like, or maybe some sort of, like, maybe clay constructions or something, and these magically activate them to attack anything that's not them, or attack anything they don't recognize that would be us, for example, to get rid of it, obviously. And then you can also deactivate the guards by walking on the green spots. Now, we will need to kill all the guards in this room. Every one of them. We're going to have to kill them eventually. So we might as well start this process now. So let's go ahead and pick a good spot to start fighting the guards in. I think we'll start here. These guards are tougher than the guards on the second floor of the Citadel, by the way. Yep, they hit harder and take more life. Single file, without being attacked from behind. Okay, let's use a Tongue of Flame. Let's see how effective our spells are here. Good. Good amount of damage. 46. We can soften up all the guards with one of those before they reach us. Now, once again, you might have noticed there is no chests in this area, but if I recall correctly, one of those 2 teleporters is, to my recollection, as I basically say the same thing twice, the only way to get back to the entrance fountain. The other one brings us someplace else deeper inside the Citadel. I think. And other teleporters bring us either to where we started from in this particular chamber, or on the other side of that purple moving floor, which activates all the guards if you walk onto it. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. So we're going to need to clear out these guards anyway. We might as well do it now. And in particular, by doing it now, we ensure that we have plenty of healing life elixirs to do this battle. Like, if we had none, we could die from these guards if we were sent here and all these guards were located here. So let's clear them out. We'll just keep blasting guards as long as they're one space away from us. We could use some laggard vapors here to help us, but at the moment, for this particular room, as you can see, we don't really need them. The guards can only reach us one at a time. And laggard vapors are best used, I feel, to help you when you're going to be surrounded in a more open area. Because then you might actually delay some of the guards from reaching you. Okay, let's use a healing herb. Sorry, a life elixir healing herbs. What are we? We're not on Tarmalon. There we go. Every guard deactivated. Let's go south. Okay, brought to another room. Let's take a look around here before we decide to start to throw down. But we will clear out this place and open all these delicious looking chests. Ooh, a red teleporter. Okay, not too many guards. Now, we could just wander through the rest of this place without fighting any guards, of course, but there are other floor areas that will activate them. And we noticed that one guard was also blocking a passage. We're going to want to be able to access every single spot in this place. So we're going to have to start fighting guards anyway. So let's pick up where we left off. And kill more guards. $700 gold. Nice. Oh. We should... If that guard moves up there, moves to the left once. Okay, we're going to move away. We don't want to fight two guards at the same time. Definitely not here. Like in the Citadel, this place has 2 levels to it. And the guards on the second floor are significantly tougher than these guards, if I recall correctly. Okay, let's use another life elixir. You're going to be using quite a few of those in this place. This is much more difficult than the Citadel was. So where are we here? What type of chambers are these? A private section. Okay, doesn't really tell me too much about what that... Nice, silver coin. About what actually happens here. Or the purpose of these. 570 gold. Remember that life elixirs are now 500 gold for us. They're not 150. So it might seem like a lot of money, but we'll blow through a good amount of this, resupplying ourselves after we're done with the labyrinth. It's really called the labyrinth. This whole time I thought it was the fortress. Man, it'd be a nightmare to be teleported right over there in the room where those 3 guards are. Fighting 3 guards is really tough here. Okay, it's like the teleporter's color is the type of floor it's teleporting you to. Ooh, this is a really filled room. That's a lot of guards we're gonna have to chew through. Maybe we'll use lightning bolts for a bit. It does about twice as much damage, it looks like, compared to our magic flames. Nice. But we did improve both of these, so I guess we'll mix it up. Every other spell will use a lightning bolt. I still love the sound effects in this game. It's so good. Alright, Tim, come on. What else can you talk about here? Oh, man. What else can we talk about? Okay, so games I've played, and some of the games that I was thinking of playing again, or sequels to those games. So, looking at my screen back there, I have Starcom Unknown Space. We played through Starcom Nexus, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. Which is I'll call it a twin-stick shooter, because that's how you move around and shoot enemies in the game. But it's centered on exploring a galaxy. This was a Nexus game that you found yourselves rifted into. Had a very interesting story. I loved reading all the stuff that we were discovering on the planets, and discovery was the big aspect of that game. Oh, we're going to double back here. The combat was fun. We got to design your own ships and fly them around. You had lots of like science points to spend on unlocking different weaponry and then improving it. It was great, but it also was buggy. One of the quest planets didn't show up, and I remember having to go into the game's save files and indicating within it that I found the thing I was looking for, because the game just didn't spawn it. And at the end of the game, we got a few crashes to desktop, thanks to all the stuff that was happening on screen at the time. So I have yet to play Unknown Space. I will probably play through the game in its totality before I decide to record it for the channel, if I'm going to do that, record that one. So since I want to verify I don't have any of the problems I did with that first game. You might remember that I used to have like 1 year, I think, at the end of each game I played, I would review them. Based on a scoring system I made. I was pretty harsh as well with that scoring system. I gave Underrail a 12 on a 1 to 20. Which if I go back and relook at that game now with the scoring system as I've improved it, it would get a much higher effective rank than that. But I take away points for games that are glitchy and buggy, and generally also will not recommend that game. Especially if it crashes twice, forget it. It gets a big, huge penalty to my score, and I would never recommend the game. It's one of the reasons why, for like Occult Chronicles, it sucks. Like to say this, but I can't recommend anyone. I mean, you can't buy the game now anyway. Cryptic Comic's gone. But why, when I was even recording it, I'm like, guys, I can't recommend you buy this. I can't recommend the game because it has a bug. It could crash and you could lose all your progress during your session if you're playing on Reaper mode, or if you're playing standard mode and haven't saved the game. So it sucks. Oh well. Let's see. Can we use... I don't think we'll be able to use our keys here. Okay, we can't use them on that door. All right, a little bit more money. Quite a few more guards killed for that little bit more money. And back to the guard room. So if we started a fight in that room, all these guards would have been activated. We would have had a bunch of guards right on top of us right away based on where we were located. So I am glad we killed those guards first. Now, do we search every teleporter over here? Just gonna double check really quick. Sometimes there's 2 teleporters in a room. I don't remember if we passed a second one here. All right, we did not. Okay. I've always felt teleporters are a cheesy way to keep your players confused and disoriented as to where they actually are. Okay, so let's take the upper teleporter. I think that will bring us right back to the main fountain. Right back? It brings us back to the main fountain area. Yep, and it did. Okay, and that's, as far as I can remember, that's the only teleporter that brings you there. Which is, again, why we cleared out all those guards. I was playing the original Turok, and at some point within, like, the past few years, they released Turok 3 for the PC. Like, a company went in, remastered it, got it working for the PC, and released it. So I've never played the third Turok. I played the first, the second, and then they came out with one for the GameCube that I played. But never number 3, which came out for the 64? So, I've been tempted to try that one blind, but I'm always nervous playing a game blind on the off chance I don't like it. I liked all the other Turoks. Well, kind of. The one for the GameCube was just so-so, but it was okay. So I don't imagine I'll dislike it, but I'm not sure. Alright, guards in this chamber are in a bit of an awkward position. Let's start with this guard. Sorry, sir. Or it. You are potentially guarding silver coins. And we need those to improve our spells. That would have been cool if that was a silver coin. Oh, okay. We have to get down there. We want to stop the guards from walking to the left or right on... actually, is this enough room? Okay. They shouldn't be able to get around this forward guard. So yeah, so we can stay here safely. I would be worried about the guard below this one moving to the left and up, but there's not enough space for him to get past the guard in front of him. Yep. We are good. Now, we are also, viewer, probably done with magic flames. As weird as that sounds. Like, we're not going to probably spend any more silver coins on this spell. We're going to focus on other spells instead. Because after the halberd... No, swords are next. I think there's swords, and then we get access to ranged weaponry. Which will do, I'm pretty sure, as much damage, or maybe very slightly less damage in our magic flames. So we're going to burn all our tongues of flames up here. And the thunderbolts are just better. They're more expensive, but they do more damage, and that's what I'm going to care about going forward. 550. Like the other places of this sort, the castle and the citadel, chests will have... They'll eventually refill, so you can loot them again. But I've never played the game long enough to see every single chest refill. Killing all these guards for one chest is not going to be worth it. Unless you have a ranged weapon. I guess we'll mention this really quick, too. Always make sure you have at least a melee weapon on you and a ranged weapon. Or if you have any ranged weapons. In this place, the next level we go to, if I remember correctly, ranged weapons are prohibited from working. There's some sort of magic spell in effect that stops them from being able to be used. Like, your arrows will always slip off the bow, and you'll waste your turn. Which means fighting things with your bare hands, which is really awkward on the second floor of the labyrinth. You really don't want to do that if you can avoid it. I want to say that spells also do significantly less damage on that level, too. Like, 5 or 10 points, but I can't remember if... I'm pretty sure the end level of Legacy did that. I don't remember if I'm getting, like, I might be getting this game confused with that game's ending in terms of spell damage there. We might as well use another life elixir. That's our 4th one, right? Or 5th one? 4th one, okay. And it looked like there was only one teleporter in these chambers. Yes, okay. Oh, who's that there? Look at that. We saw a face there for a little bit. All the guards here are angry. Just open up this right away. Wow, almost 1,000 gold right in that chest. Nice. I have been in the mood to possibly record some point-and-click adventures. Tumbleweed Park, the old Space Quest games. I see Beneath a Steel Sky up there as well. But I would like to record them with a friend of mine if I could. But I don't know when I'll be able to see Chris again. He's done a few Let's Plays with me in the past. I've had him over as a guest. We played through Pool of Radiance together. He did some Darkest Dungeon. We did the Mimi game for the Commodore, where you were the ant together. I think I'm the only video of that up on my channel. So, it's a funny video, but I've been meaning to... I thought maybe I should record it again and be a little more serious with the recording. Because there's people who will want to watch a video and not have two people talk and laugh about what they're seeing. Not that we were trying to be insulting with the game. We just thought it was interesting to have the ant do certain things based on the buttons we pressed, and we tried to guess what the ant's history was. Right? We came up that she served as an army ant and she was suffering from PTSD. Given some of the actions that she was going through, and she also had hallucinating visions of things, given probably her the use of chemicals during the battle. I think it's what we decided in it. Good times. That was fun. That was a fun recording. A game I keep meaning to record for the Commodore here is Raid over Bungling Bay. I remember really liking that when I was young, and it being extremely difficult. Mule was another game I played so many hours. I have so many hours in when I was super young. I love the idea of that type of like a management stock market civilization game. I can't remember the name of the developer who did it, but they did such a great job on it. Oh, we're in the prisons, I see. Oh, this is going to be a bit awkward. Okay, hopefully the guards don't team up on us. If we see that guard move to the right twice, we're going to start using lightning bolts to try to quickly... Okay, good. Kill that other guard. Once again, we don't need to use Lager Vapors at the moment, unless you just want to hang back and sling spells more often. If I had a bow and arrow or a crossbow, I would have used the Lager Vapors here. But otherwise, I don't mind slugging it out with the guards. All right, we have 2 teleporters here. One to the upper right, one to the lower left. Let's go to the right one first. Upper right, that is. Oh, wow. Okay. Lightning bolts. Point blank. Yeah, because we're gonna get smacked hard here. We have to heal after this. Move down. Oh no, here goes another guard. Move down again. Okay. There's some like invisible wall stopping that guard. You know what? We're gonna... No. No. We should be okay. Let's keep using... Oh, let's keep using the lightning bolts. They do almost 100 damage, so we want to kill guards quickly. Alright, they have about 200 life. The guard up there, I think there's some sort of invisible wall in its way. If effectively the guard's not allowed to move down. Okay. Situation handled. It's not over. We'll no longer be attacked by 3 guards at the same time when there were 2 guards. If he's just going to stand there, we'll kill this guy with tongues of flames. There we go. I was playing an early access game called the Union of Gnomes, which I found to be adorable. Art looks good. It's a deck builder game. And it feels like it's probably based on... What's the game everyone's played but me? There's a game that has all these like different paths you can take, and it's a deck builder game. You have different classes that you... Spire? Something Spire, or Spire something. I've never played it. I've heard good things about it. It's a very popular game. I don't own it. Haven't played it, but I played lots of other games like it. The only reason I don't own it and haven't played it is because I have tons of other games already to get through and chew through. So it was one that I effectively missed, if I can use that expression for it. Now I forget why I was even talking about that game. What was I saying, Tim? Why did you begin talking about that? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry, viewer. I'm getting old. Alright, let's use another life elixir. How are we looking? Use 6 of them. So that's $3,000 so far. I always think about that in terms of money. How much am I spending? Okay, and we now have deactivated the guards. But the moment we open these chests, they will reactivate again. That said, we're still going to do that because I want what's in these. There we go. Now they're deactivated again. Note that we can now walk over it without anything happening, because the guards are already in the state that this puts them in. So the guards are already not hostile, so we don't get that flash, that burn sound as we walk into this portal. Oh, did I search everything there? I might not have. All right, we're gonna do that again. Oh, we're back here again. Back to the barracks. Yeah, okay. And viewers, I apologize, but I need to go back again to where we just were. I don't remember if I searched everything. I think I did, but I have the memory of a goldfish, so we're gonna go back there. And we went all the way up. Let's do this again. That's where... Oh, maybe we don't have to. That's where we came from. Okay, no, we did not miss anything. There was no other teleporter over there. So that was a huge battle for 1,700 gold, effectively. Okay. So I don't think we missed anything over there. This is where the one guard's blocking the passage. So we're going to have to kill that guard. Which means all the guards go active again. Yeah, these two. Okay. Well, let's just do it then. I've been meaning to somehow, by somehow I mean, oh my goodness, I caught myself saying something, trying to phrase this stupidly right away. I've played through some of the Valphyrus games. 2 of them have hit my channel, and I have the 3rd, Mechatheron, that I think I would like to record. I do enjoy playing through a series of games from certain developers, if I've enjoyed others from them. We played through many of the Heroes Quests, Quest for Glory games, although we didn't finish that series. We played 1 through 4. And we've played, well, Legacy of the Ancients and Legend of Blacksilver and what have you. So, since I look over there on my background and I see Valfar Theron just waiting for me to play it and possibly record it, I think we'll probably try to fit that in as well this year. Okay, let's get these chests opened. Holy crap, I'm glad we came back here. I was just about to also say that you can't really let any chest go unopened, because if you miss a key, that's a big thing you can't afford to miss. You don't want to have to realize you missed a chest, come back and clear the entire location a second time. Especially because it's a lot less profitable. There will be very few, if any, refilled chests. 1,360 gold in that chest. My goodness. At least 2 more guards to kill in this location. I remember where this, I think I remember where this leads. This is a different color. Yeah, a dark purple teleporter. Okay, I remember that. Let's see. Can we use our large key here? We cannot. Okay. That leads, if I recall correctly, to the deeper level of this labyrinth. I would like to not go there. I don't think we have to go there during our first visit, but I can't recall. The guards there do, I think, twice as much damage. You are the loon, I think, aren't you? Let's speak to him. I don't want to do warp speed, viewer. I apologize. Oh, this is Rofar the Ravaged. Okay, we've begun talking with him. As you can see, my face is a hideous mask, thanks to a mysterious disease I carry. Here is a yellow diamond. Come back and see me after you have no more yellow diamonds. The price? The act of seeing me has inflicted you with ray spots disease. I hope you can be cured. Charisma minus 15. Remember to see me again. So that impacts the costs of all weapons, armor, food, rafts. I don't think it impacts the cost of us getting healed or healing potions. It will affect the price of spells as well. Our crew is now 10, so we have the disease he has. Okay. Man, so that's the guy we're supposed to see last. So, okay, so I went to the wrong teleporter to start in the jail area. Yeah, we wanted to go to the left, west over here to start, not north. And there's that one last teleporter. Oh, hold on. We have a large key. We could open that other door that we just walked right by. Okay, so we have another place we can go to. Oh, wait, no. We're back here again. Wait, what? I think I'm confused as to which teleporter I was supposed to be taking. No, Tim, no. You explored everything to that upper teleporter, I think. And now everything here. Okay, so after we leave the ravaged guy's room, we can use the key near the door that we were right next to earlier. Okay. It was over here to the left, wasn't it? Oh, no, I am confused a second time. I'm positive we've been near another door. Because there's, I think, at least 2, if not 3 more people we can visit at this first excursion into the labyrinth. We know it's not to the left. Let's go up this way. I may have to end up, the second time we're here, breaking out a notebook to write down which teleporter leads where. We're back here again. Oh, no, this is where I want to be. Okay, perfect. So this is what we want to open, if we can. And we can. All right. Where do you take us? All the guards will be hostile. Okay. Do we do this now? Because I remember this. Do we do this now? Sure. Let's do it now. Let's first use a life elixir. And speak with the guy who looks like Hulk Hogan. That's a fantastic handlebar mustache. Speak to a giant. As you can see, little man, I am a giant, the largest in the land. Would you like to arm wrestle? You better have at least 15 of your elixirs to handle me. Yes, we have over 15. We have like 20-ish left. The bout begins. You are worthy. Strength plus 10. You can't wrestle him a second time, only once. And also, that's a bit weird that it works that way. Like, we can't actually improve my max hit points by drinking life elixirs, but there we were allowed to do so. How many do we have left? 7. Okay. Well, strength plus 10, I think, is worth the cost of, what would that be? 5,000 gold for those elixirs. If I recall correctly, we can cure, I think the race spot's disease can be cured by speaking to the empaths at the temples. But there'll be some scarring left over after the heal. Wow, look how much damage we're doing now. 78, I saw that. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, we're done buying the Tongues of Flame. You could say that the silver coins we spent on that were probably wasted, but we put them to good use, I think. Like, we got our money's worth and coin worth out of them. We don't want any of those to fade while we're in here. Now, our lightning bolts, we still will improve those. We will never do as much damage as a lightning bolt with our melee or range attacks as a lightning bolt would do at point-blank range on a target. Might as well open all of them, viewer. Every single chest. No reason not to. Yeah, went from 4 or 5 hits to 3 or 4 hits. I'll take 1 less hit on a guard. It's much more efficient. Alright, so all the chests in this area. 2 choices. We'll go south to start. That's it, the lower one. Hello, sir. You are the contortionist, I think, aren't you? Or are you the loon? Did we already talk with the loon? I think we already talked with the loon, Tim. I think that was no, that was the jester. Speak to the contortionist. I bend and wind my body like a knot. Maybe I'll teach you my twisted art. Let's do it. Endurance -2. But dexterity +5. That's a fair trade. We hit more often, we dodge more often, we take slightly more damage. And we can play the hard rock melee again, I think, to improve our endurance back up to what it was. Okay, where does this take us now? Okay, so we want to go back to where we were and try the other teleporter. I think there's 2 more people here, but I might be confusing who's here with who's in the 2nd level dungeon. 2nd level dungeon. Oh my goodness. The deeper level of the labyrinth is what I meant. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's let these guards come to us. Now remember, we do only have 7 life elixirs left. But we should be able to handle these guards with about maybe 2 left over. That is awkward. The 2 guards won't move towards us. I guess, can we maybe do this? There we go. That's more like it. We have to walk up to that guard. He missed us. I'm gonna say, yeah, aha, our increased dexterity. And then we missed him. Oh, increased dexterity. Such a great sound effect. When we were attacked by several of the guards all at once during that one teleport, after that one teleport, I was tempted to get out a laggard vapors, but then it occurred to me, you know, it might save me just like maybe 2 swings, but we have to take a hit to use a laggard vapors, so I changed my mind. But then we took a hit because I changed my mind, because he went to use an item and then didn't select anything, which counts as using an item. I haven't been commenting on the amazing looking furniture here. Look at this desk. That's incredible. But it does make me wonder, like, what... So, okay. I think the purpose of this place is effectively to set up, like, meeting rooms to meet people for clandestine or rather questionable motives. That looks like a very important chest there to me. And we just got a amber key. That will totally unlock the other door, I think, that we had seen earlier that leads to the deeper level of the dungeon. But with only 7 life elixirs, and my memory of the starting room in there, and our current gear, we don't want to go there. Like, I'm not going to go there during this raid on the Citadel, unless I must. And I don't think we must. 18,000 bucks. Holy crap, that's amazing. Okay, the other two people I'm thinking of are elsewhere. We're not using the amber key and going into the deeper portion of the labyrinth. We'll come back here and do that if we must. That will mean we have to clear the entire dungeon again. And we won't have, like, as much motivation because the chests will all be closed. But we do have to see Rofar the Ravaged another time. I don't think I missed a teleporter. Viewer, you can correct me if I'm wrong there. But once again, I don't think I missed one. Okay, so we are done with our first adventure. I think what we'll do, viewer, is we'll go back to Thallin. Sorry, putting in disc. We'll go back to Thallin. We'll visit a temple to see if our charisma can be, if this disease can be cured. It might not be able to, but maybe it can. And then that will be it for this episode, because we've been playing for about an hour, if not a little longer. Now, we do have to get back to our... Let's see. We want the climbing gear. Back to our boat. Or we have to find the entrance to the Marthbane tunnels. Either is acceptable. I think the tunnels are actually over here, aren't they, Tim? I don't remember. Hello, Spellbinder. How are you? We don't need chainmail. We have superb chainmail already. It's the best chainmail we can get. And we with a worse charisma, we definitely don't want to begin investing in reselling things. We get less. It's not anywhere near as profitable as it just had been earlier. Okay, there's our boat. So let's take it back over. Another Spellbinder. Hello there. Quit your whining. Oh, I guess we didn't buy the chainmail. She's desperate. She followed after us. We found a fair-leaded club on her, though. Okay. If the empaths don't heal you, Tim, do you remember where you go? I do not remember. Tendro Piercer. Some sort of gigantic ocean crab. Most important thing for us to do right now is replenish our life elixirs. Oh, okay, we made it back to Thallin's waters based on what's happening here. Okay, there we go. Let's disembark. Head on north to Eagle Temple. A Tingler. Wow, it's been a... Oh, I fleed. I thought I meant to fight. It's been a while since we've seen some some not super dangerous monsters. Good old spine quivers. We still don't really need to take the creature's flesh for food. Mammoth Gulp. Mammoth Gulp failed mammothly. We do not need glow tips at the moment. We're back over here, so we should be okay. 10 strength also will help us make up for not using glow tips. Hello, knights. How are you? Yes. Might as well buy food. It's a good deal, believe it or not, now, as well, given our worse charisma. we have 2 extra weapons now that we're not using. So we will still empty out our inventory. We just won't make as much money selling this stuff. So we're still going to go to Crystal Summit to do that next episode. We know eating Quasar Hounds can well, I guess anything you technically take the food, use the corpse's flesh for food from can get you sick, but we don't need to do that anymore. That's Iron Forge. We don't need to be there. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I like the sound effect. Okay, we also have some silver coins. We might as well spend those while we're here too, and then we'll call the session. So first, let's talk with the priest. Let's offer 400 bucks. I remember now about the disease. So we'll go here, and we'll be told that nothing can be done, but that they know someone who can help us, I think. I see you have Raspots disease. Maybe my brother can help you. The waters are rising. I fear this temple is doomed. Okay, so we want 20? At least elixirs. We might as well max out. We need 3 more. Okay. We had 18,000 gold. We now have 7,000, just under gold. My goodness, that was very expensive. So that's a hint that a very particular empath can heal us. I think it's the one at Hawk Temple. 3 coins. All right, we're going to prove Lightning Bolt. We will improve Nimble Step. And we'll improve Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is the first spell now that we have increased to 90, and what that means is any other silver coins we use on it will not move it up very much. We will not gain 13 points again. We might gain 2 or 3. We probably don't really need to max it either. That's my way of saying, in a roundabout way, that we're done improving it. Unless we have a plethora of leftover silver coins. We're done with leveling up anything else. Alright guys, well, I'm going to stop here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. We'll take care of our charisma issue, hoping to get that disease cured. And by the way they cure it is such that we will not have to worry about catching it again from Rofar when we go back there. We'll then replenish what spells we can with the money we have left over, because I don't think it's free to get this disease cured. And then make our way back to the castle. Actually, walk around, visit a few shops, well, that is correct, towns, to replenish our supplies, and then visit the castle and see if we've leveled up. I don't think we have, but we might as well check. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching again, everyone, and take care.